Village. Happy Friday. It's Mrs. Ostrander, and I am here virtually for your Friday Read Aloud. This week I chose a book based on a recommendation from Mrs. Burnap. The title of the book is Life, and it's written by Cynthia Rylant and illustrated by Brendan Wetzel. So I chose this book because it shares all the wonderful things about life, both in the good times and in times of struggle. So as I read, be sure to be looking at the expressions of each of the animals featured so that you can see the perspective each animal has within the illustration, because that will help your understanding of the book. I'll see you after I read. Enjoy! Life, written by Cynthia Rylant, illustrated by Brendan Wetzel. Published by Beach Lane Books, New York. Life begins small. Even for the elephants. Then it grows. Beneath the sun, and the moon. Life grows. Ask any animal on earth, what do you love about life? The hawk will say sky. The camel will say sand. The snake will say grass. The turtle may remain quiet. It has seen much in its 100 years. But the turtle loves life. How could it not, with so much rain on its back? Life is not always easy. There will probably be a stretch of wilderness now and then. But wilderness eventually ends. And then there is always a new road to take. Remember this. In every corner of the world, there is something to love. And something to protect. And if, one day, it seems nothing beautiful will ever come your way again, trust the rabbit in the field and the deer who crosses your path. Trust the wolf and the wild geese who fly their way back home. All these know something about life, that everything is changing. And it is worth waking up in the morning to see what might happen. Because life begins small. And grows. I hope you enjoyed the reading of Life by Cynthia Rylant. I wanted to point out a few things, that there's just so much beauty in adversity, and that means beauty in challenges and in struggle, because life is always changing, and we have been in an uncertain time with school closure and the pandemic happening around us, and at times that can feel really tough and really dark. But remembering, just kind of like they showed the turtle with the rain hitting his back, we can always take a different perspective or a different view of a challenge. This turtle could be so upset because it's raining on him and he doesn't have a shelter, but instead he's kind of embracing where he's at. He's enjoying the rain, he's letting the water hit his face, just taking in nature. So I think this book was just a good reminder that we have an opportunity to shift our thinking and our mindset to make sure that we're always being positive, finding something to be happy about, even if we're enduring some challenges. So, as we close out today and we close out this week of learning remotely from home, I want you to be thinking about, even if you struggled with some work this week, even if you kind of struggled finding motivation maybe to get the work done, I want you to think about what was one really positive thing that happened this week while you were doing your learning at home, and what's one really grateful thing you're really grateful for as you've been working at home this week. I know that I personally am very grateful for your Calvin Coolidge teachers. I'm so grateful that I get to still see them and collaborate with them through our virtual meetings. And I'm also really grateful because although I wasn't in person this week with you guys, I got to see a lot of students this week. I saw the Burnapps, I saw the Hurleys, I saw the Himes, I saw the Brozites, and I saw the Mungen students. So I'm so thankful for their smiles and their joy and for them showing up on Zoom calls and doing their work remotely. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope you are heading into it with a positive attitude. The sunshine is going to be out there, and I hope you get to play outside. See you next week, everybody.